Got to bring the good stuff. Bobby Witt Jr. leads things off, and here we go from downtown Denver.
Number 7, Bobby Witt Jr.
Mizorowski misses with the first pitch of the game. Couldn't command the fastball. No dice.
That's off the plate.
That'll be foul. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Buxton will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Bobby Witt Jr. Thinking outside the box. Here's the pitch, and the runner goes for second. And we don't see a throw. He's in there with a stolen base. The 2-0. Out of the zone. You're not missing anything. Unleashes a fastball, and it catches the zone. Runner goes again. And that's a base hit. Witt around third. And he touches home. They take the lead. Sometimes it looks like you're playing chess at a checkers tournament. Aaron Judge comes to the plate following the go-ahead single. First pitch, and the runner goes. Kurtz moves under this one. Takes it in for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. ready to hit. Not a strike. Great jump. There goes the runner. And that one's foul. Fires a fastball, but misses the zone. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Fouled away. Clubs one deep. Running out of room. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. Freddie Freeman comes up for his first debut of the game. Pickoff attempt, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Freeman swings through it for strike one. Buxton on the run. Plenty of room for extra bases. Headed for the plate. The throw home. Cody Bellinger next to hit after the RBI single. Guess so. No thank you. Goes back to the slider. Marte. That ends the inning as they avoid more runs from scoring in the frame. They strand a runner in scoring position. Sean Figgins ready to go.
This afternoon, the third baseman, number 9, Sean Figgins.
Reached back and fired at 99. But it missed. Big dog. That's a foul ball. Throws one in the dirt. And a base hit laced into right. They get their first hit, and they didn't have to wait very long for it.
Batting second,
Jackson Chourio steps in the box, the youngest player in the entire league. He made his Major League debut on opening day in 2024. Yes. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Mike Piazza up now with runners at first and second. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Gets Wood on. Here's the pitch with both runners on the move. And there's a hit. Marte goes after that one for strike one. That's in the dirt. Now in a two-strike hole. Staying alive. Keeps the lights on. Goes to first. Out on the tag. Nailed him. Chourio takes a lead at third with one away. On the ground to Jazz. And there's two down. Lindor up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Emerson drifts under it. Brings it in for the third out. The Brewers scored 2 runs. Welcome back. It's sunny here in Denver, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Gary Sanchez ready to roll. Not that. It's 2-0. Swings, and it's ripped up the middle. A base hit. Leadoff batter is aboard. Always a great way to start an inning. A member of the awards series steps in the box. Jorge Posada. The awards series honors an award-winning season from one player's career. 1-0 on the way. Swings and misses at an off-speed pitch off the plate. Late with the swing there. Skips up some dust. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. Runner on the go. Gets a piece of the cutter to stay in it. One more time. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Out. And that wasn't close. Here's the pitch. Lives to see another pitch. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. And a good look for the awards series. Posada headed for second. The relay.
Batting nine.
Cole Emerson steps up and getting his first look at the starter in this one. Went with the slider for a strike. Cutter generates a swing and a miss. Listen, hitting a baseball is really hard. You'll be all right. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Chops one to third, and it's a foul ball. Posada at second with 2 down. Cutter misses the bat. This one's in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Nope.
Inside, ball 2.
Ruled the ball, but I don't know about that one. 2-strike foul. Wood sprinting towards it. Makes the catch. Out number 3. Top half of the second is complete. Welcome back to Coors Field. Cody Bellinger bats first this inning. Got him chasing butterflies without a net. Pumps a fastball across the zone. That's a ball.
Inside.
Went with the slider. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance.
Batting 7, the designated
Jorge
hitter,
Posada comes to the plate in this co-op battle.
Posada.
Looks like me swinging. Doesn't connect. He was late. Puts it on the ground to the right side. Throws to first, and now 2 away. Nick Kurtz steps in. Fast and furious. No balls and 2 strikes. Fouls off that slider to stay alive. Strike 3, and they go down in order. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Byron Buxton hits leadoff this frame. That's the fastball, favoring that pitch more than any other. 0-2 the count now. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Foul ball, and this is ruled as a strikeout. He's not a baby bomber anymore. Aaron Judge ready to swing. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. What was that? Bellinger waiting for it. Brings it in. 2 gone. Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. making his way to the dish. That's 102 miles per hour and gets wood on it. Two strikes and no balls. That ball went on a walkabout. Goes back to the four-seamer. It's belted. Everyone knew it as soon as they heard it. Perfect, perfect, and it's gone. Home run. What a sensational swing for him. Freddie Freeman comes to the plate now following the solo home run. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Churio bolting towards it. It falls in. That's a knock. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for New
Cody
Orleans.
Bellinger up now. A chance to bring home Freddie Freeman here. Hit on the ground to first. Kurtz handles it. That ends the inning and they limit the damage. They score a run in the frame. And now they're up a run. James Wood at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the third. That's ripped into the outfield. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
No, that's foul.
The pitch. In there. Strike three and strikeout number 3.
Now batting for the Brewers.
Here's Jackson Churio stepping into the box. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Del Rio.
Ground ball to second. Chisholm handles. Inning over. We played 3. Back in a flat. Welcome back to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Gary Sanchez, his leadoff this inning. Goes with the fastball. That pitch has been his usual opener. Hit the deck. A bit eager. Here's a rocket out to left. That's a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, you can't ask for a much better way to start an inning than with a base runner.
Up next for the ninth.
Jorge Posada at the dish with a runner on first. He doubled in his first at bat. Swing and a miss on a cutter. That's ripped to right down the line. And that will drop foul. Strike 3. Hey, it happens to the best of us. Colt Emerson comes to bat here in the 4th. On the ground, left side. 6, 4, 3. Double play, and the inning is over. We'll be right back. Back here in a 1-run game, Mike Piazza leads off with his team playing from behind. Singled and drove in a run his first time to the plate. Buxton under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 1. Ketel Marte in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes a pitch. 1-1 the count.
Outside.
Went with the slider but misses. This has double written all over it. He turns for second. Always enjoy seeing Ketel Marte play this game. Francisco Lindor ready to swing it with a runner on second. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Throw to second, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Lindor stands in here. That one misses inside. Starts fastball, fastball. Focus was there, but the strike wasn't. Did you feel that breeze? I did. Stays in the fight. Throws one in the dirt. Tries to get back and safe. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Strike three. You just slayed a dragon right there. Cody Bellinger deals himself into the box. A chance to drive in a run here with Ketel Marte in scoring position. Someone get him a compass. Base hit. Marte coming home. He scored. It's 3-3. Jorge Posada at the dish after the game-tying single. Grounded out to second his first time out. Runner takes off with a late jump. Out, and that's going to end the inning. They score a run in the frame, and now we're all tied up. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in the box to start the fifth. Marte. One gone now. Buck up now. This guy is built like a wide receiver and runs like a sprinter. Fouls away, 1-on-1. Knights, one down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Went too far. That's a strikeout. Tried to check, but couldn't. A former Fresno State Bulldog at the dish. Here's Judge. 0-1 the count. Goes fishing after the cutter, but misses. Was that on purpose? Strike three. Inning over. That was as easy as 1-2-3. Hang tight. More time in Dynasty Baseball headed your way. Back here in a tie game. Jorge Posada ready to start this inning. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Gets Wood on it. Well, that was embarrassing. Fastball off the plate. And down goes the leadoff man. Next up in this co-op battle, Nick Kurtz.
The first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
First pitch misses for a ball. Score is deadlock. That one ran inside, almost got it. That's the high cheddar. There's the fork ball. Goes to it for the third time. This is smacked left field line, but foul. Out of the zone, and that's a free pass. James Wood in the box with a runner on first. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Squeezes it, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, representing the Prime Series, Sean Figgins. That won't hurt the ego, huh? Runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes, and it's a late start. Fly ball to left. Bellinger camps under it, hauls it in to end the inning. Sasaki. We're glad you're with us here at Coors Field. Jacob Mizorowski takes the mound of the 6th, and this game is very much still up for grabs. Swings and drives it. Can't get there. It drops into the corner. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Up next for the ninth,
Freddie Freeman steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Late with the swing there. That's not your pitch, clearly. Runner at second with no outs. Strike three. And it doesn't look like he's ready to come out of this game quite yet. Cody Bellinger steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. Chisholm, the runner at second with one away. Bellinger gets a piece. Swung on, and Bellinger rips it. Still in the air. One hops the wall, and extra bases in sight. Run comes in from second. It's 4-3. Red Diamonds are always in style.
Up next for New Orleans,
Sanchez comes to the plate with a lead thanks to Bellinger. 0-1 to start. Crosses the zone. Hard ground ball to the hot corner. They get one. In there, he's safe. And now, Jorge Posada. The curveball led to a strikeout last time up. Goes to second. Posada in the box with two gone and takes a look at a cold strike. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. Steps out to reset. Still alive at the plate. Bellinger goes. This one smashed down the right field line. And that drops foul. Knights, one on with two outs. Misses. Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. And that one is... Jackson Churia, the first to hit this inning. Misses the zone with a slider. Goes top shelf with some heat. Swing and a miss. Chased outside of the zone. Sit down, superstar. You just met your match on the mound. Digging in, Mike Piazza. First pitch is off the plate. Misses with the slider. Out of the zone for a ball. Express shipping. No signature required. Pitch misses, and that's a walk. Ketel Marte at the dish with a runner on first. That doesn't catch the zone. And the righty kicks and delivers. It's the fastball that misses. Down and in, moved his feet. So they turn to the lefty, Aroldis Chapman. Here's the pitch. Misses low, that's a walk.
Perfect.
Now we see Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the ball. Swing and a line drive into right field. Piazza tags from second. Freeman with a relay throw. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. 6 innings in the book. Colt Emerson leads off playing from ahead.
The third baseman. Colt Emerson. Now pitching. Oh, roll this.
Count is 0-1. Puts it on the ground to short. Lindor whips it to first. Now 1 away. Bobby Witt Jr. comes up here in the 7th. That had some zip. Misses the zone, down and in. Off target. Lindor handles the chance. Throw to first. In time. Here's Byron Buxton.
For the ninth, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Fouls it off. Down. Not gonna lie, tough for my eyes to keep up with all these fastballs. Another offering of the blowtorch. That completes the strikeout, and that does it for the inning. Stretch time. I just tried yoga and slacks, and I don't recommend it. Bellinger in the box now. No balls and a strike. Made him look a little foolish there. Keeps the at-bat going, fouling off the sinker. Two-strike fastball is fouled off. Slider misses the zone. Swing and a ball popped up. Emerson camping under it. Hauls it in. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Jorge Posada freshly dealt to the plate.
The designated hitter, Jorge Posada.
Direct deposit. Hit hard, and that gets through.
Now batting for the Brewers,
Nick Kurtz. The box with a runner on first. He struck out, and he has also walked. Bravo! 1-1 now. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. To first, and he beats the throw. Everyone's safe. James Wood, Connor Griffith, the pinch hitter, and a big AB in this game with the tying run in scoring position. First pitch misses. Gets under the fastball. Racing, makes the catch. Now the third baseman, Sean Figgins.
The third baseman, Sean Figgins.
Throws over. Throw to first. You have some cat-like reflexes. Here's the pitch with both runners on the move. Throw is late. He's safe. It's a double steal. The 0-1 now. Trying for a squeeze. Chisholm over to pick it up. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Jackson Churia steps up with the go-ahead run at third. That was Phil. It's 0-2. Pumps a fastball but misses the plate. Runner on the go. Run it back. Runner goes again. Heart of the Lion. Way to hunt down the strikeout. And get out. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Aaron Judge steps to the plate against Aroldis Chapman. Front foot heavy. The count is 0-2. Chapman collects the strikeout. Huge pitch right there. A member of the Milestone Series is at the dish. Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's caught. And what a play that was. Freddie Freeman's due up. Found the target to start the AB. Not going for that. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for New Orleans,
Cody Bellinger now. He plays the outfield as well as he hits. Stays with it. Foul. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. Firing up the blowtorch once again. All knotted up here in the late stages. Got it. Aroldis. We're level at 4 as we march on in this one. Mike Piazza leads things off in the bottom of the 8th. Misses the zone with the first pitch. That's smacked on the line to center. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
The batter, number 4.
Now it's the... Hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Jonathan Broxton, the new arm, and they have a diamond on the mound. It's up to him to keep this game tied. Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Put that one in the toaster. Doesn't connect. He was late. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And that one finds its way through for a base knock. And they hold the go-ahead run at second base. Francisco Lindor ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. Gets a bunt down the right side. Slings it to third. And now the bases are loaded thanks to the bunt. An important at-bat coming up here for Cody Bellinger. And he's out. And this game remains tied. Righty kicks and delivers. Lays down a bunt, right side. Jorge Posada up now with the bases loaded. Sends it deep, and this should score the go-ahead run. Marte tags for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-4. Nick Kurtz with an important at-bat following the go-ahead sac fly. Fights it off. Brewers, 2 runners on. Ground ball to third. And that's just foul. The pitch to Kurtz. Gets a piece of the curve with 2 strikes. Ground ball hit to Freeman. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Final inning, and one last turn. Dish, down by 1, but it's not over until the dust settles. So they give the ball to a lefty out of the pen. Aaron Ashby, save opportunity for him right here. Sanchez stands in now and watches strike 1. A bit early. And it's a strikeout for the leadoff hitter. Now the DH, Jorge Posada. Swings, puts one on the ground to first. 2 gone here. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Emerson in the box now and takes strike 1. That's down. Strike 2. Went with the changeup, and who knows, might try it again. 1 pitch away from a win. Swing and a drive. Watch this one go. On its way and gone. Just like that, we're all tied up in the late stages. A huge moment in this game. Bobby Witt Jr. hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. Make him come to you. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Definitely above, not your fault. All squared up at 5 as we start a new frame. Connor Griffin steps in the box as we get the bottom of the 9th underway. Throwing some Gouda up in the zone. Cutter misses. Swing and a miss. That pitch wasn't close. Hit on the ground to the left side. On to first, and the leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Sean Figgins up next to the dish. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Throw to Freeman for the out. Churia in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a cold strike. Misses the plate with the fastball. Might want to offer him a map. One pitch away from extras. That's a strikeout in the inning. Back here in Denver, Byron Buxton gets us going in this frame. A chance to bring home Bobby Witt Jr. here. Tilling the soil. Ripped on the ground to third. And here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. The man with the monster swing. Welcome to the box, Aaron Judge. Just an exploratory mission. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. To the attic. Another look at the four-seamer. It's a strikeout. 2 away now, but the go-ahead run still in scoring position. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Kurtz collects it, puts the tag on, and that's the inning. Mike Piazza gets us going this inning. A chance to home Churio here. The Knights dip into their bullpen and hand the ball to Cade Smith. He's going to try his best to strand that runner at second. Piazza at the plate as he swings through strike one. Runner breaks for third. He bunts, but that's foul. Strike two. And the pitch.
That ball's foul.
Throws to second, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And the pitch. And the leadoff batter goes down with a strikeout.
The batter, number 4.
Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. Base. Caught between second and third, and he's out on the tag. Righty sets, kicks, fires. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. It's down, and this has double written all over it. Around first, hustling for two. It's a 2-out double, and now the winning run is at second base. Francisco Lindor is the batter now. A rough day at the plate, but it's the Cards' fault, I promise. Did you pay extra for express shipping? Fly ball to center. Buxton with an easy look. Brings it in. That ends the 10th and will play on. They leave the game-winning run on base. Don't go away. Best. Freddie Freeman leads off the inning. A chance to bring home Jazz here. Sack bunt towards third. Figgins. And that's a bunt single placed perfectly. They never had a chance. Cody Bellinger at the dish with runners at the corners. 1 for 4 with a double. To the dungeon. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from first. It's a squeeze. They put the tag on it. Sanchez batting with one down and watches that first pitch in for a strike. That makes it 0-2. That's a strikeout, but you know what? It doesn't define you. Jorge Posada comes to the plate in the final frame. Griffin galloping towards it. Makes the catch. That's the inning. Cody Bellinger gets the inning going with his team down a run. Francisco Lindor ready to be driven home. Kickoff move to second. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Lindor rounds third, headed for the plate. Misplays it, and he scores easily. It's 6-6. To second, and he's safe. Jorge Posada comes to the plate following the RBI double. Misses with the first pitch. That was saucy. Swings and misses at 99 at the knees. Swing and a miss. You dirty dog, that was filthy. Nick Kurtz ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. That was filthy. Gets him to chase. That's a strikeout, and only needed 3 pitches to do it. Connor Griffin is now at the plate. I see, just playing with your food now. Oh, 2 is the count. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. All tied up at 6 as we start another frame. Colt Emerson. The leadoff hitter this inning, so they turn to the lefty out of the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, a runner on second to deal with in this situation. Emerson leading things off and takes the first pitch for a strike. Started to swing, and they rule it a ball. Scared of you.
Ball 2.
Swung on and powers it. And it's extra bases for sure after it falls. Still work to do. Around second now, going for 3. And he reaches third with nobody out. And a run scores on the play. Bobby Witt Jr. comes to the plate following that game-changing go-ahead triple. Slider misses for a ball. No thanks. Catches the zone with the slider. In the zone. Two-strike cutter and fouls it off. Makes it 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got it by him for the K. So up next to the dish, Byron Buxton. You made contact against that velo? Wow, color me impressed. Runner at third with 1 gone. Fastball out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Locked him up. 98 on the gun for the strikeout. All rise for the judge in the batter's box. Misses the plate with pitch number 1. Stay patient. Out of the zone again. Gotta wait for the good stuff. Picks up a strike with the slider. That's a great take. You stayed locked in and earned your way on. Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ripped on the line to center. Bellinger giving his all. It looks like trouble. Judge around third. To third after the cutoff. The tag, and he's out. Trying for 3. That ends the inning. But back here at a 3-run game. Sean Figgins, the leadoff hitter, and playing down by 3. Runner breaks for third. That one bunted in the air. And that's a foul ball.
Now pitching, Aaron.
Here's the pitch. Runner is off again. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Kicks and delivers. Runner on the move again.
3.
Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Jackson Churio at the dish now. Unloads the fastball off the plate. Misses the zone for a ball. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Check swing. No appeal. Good contact, and this should allow the run to score. Griffin tags from third. Safe at the plate. 1 out to go at Coors Field. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Jazz tosses the first, and you closed it out. The Brewers come up short in extras. No biggie. Answer back next time. And that puts a bow on things here. Appreciate you hanging out. As always, it was a pleasure. Robert Flores signing off here in the world of Diamond Dynasty.